Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm gonna be in the Centrifuge on Race Island because I want to try to actually get in the top 1% of Centrifuge racers, because I haven't really tried to do much with the leaderboard in the Centrifuge. So right now I'm doing a baseline lap. This is the default vehicle that it recommends that you build, which is probably going to be extremely bad. If we go back around, which we're halfway around right now, really. This is actually a very, very bad vehicle, because I got a little glimpse of what was on the leaderboard. I don't know if you guys saw some of the times there, but I am going to be competing with people who are clearly glitching. Now, it looks like, okay, it looks like we don't actually have to go back down onto the starting area. It looks like we can just stay up on the wall. So I got world rank 1971, which is better than 65% of other players, which, to be honest, better than I expected, considering I haven't tried yet. But if we look at the leaderboard, number one is 3 seconds. So it took me 40 seconds to get around. And to get in the top 10, I pretty much got to get close to 10. So I got to cut it down to a quarter of what I've done. And I think that might be doable. Well, this is Supersonic League. Do I want to compete in Supersonic League? Let's check out what the other leagues look like. All right, what is Jet League? All right, Jet League is pretty much the same, which tells me that Supersonic League is actually more likely to be easier because I can use more thrust to get the same results, basically. Now, what if we go down another league? What does Formula League look like? Okay, Formula League is even faster. So, I think what was it? Supersonic League? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Supersonic League. This only has 21 power cores out of the 30 allowed. Man, that's really interesting how most of the leagues have a very, very similar top 10 leaderboard, which tells me they're probably the same vehicles in each league. Like they're probably, I hope that the whole top 10 is, my goal isn't really to get into the top 10, it's to get into the top 1%. So I think there's a room to grow here. But we are going to not be using this vehicle at all. I know how to build fast vehicles now, and they don't look like that. So we're gonna go light, and I'm thinking space thrusters for now, at least. So I'm also wondering, so we do have the issue of like steering. We have to add wheels onto this thing. Unless I use gyro steering, I could reallocate some of my power cores to gyros. But here, let's go. We're gonna go with lightweight attachments. Yeah, let's try wheels at first. Let's just try something relatively normal, and then see how far we get with this concept. We'll use racing wheels to start off with. Oh, I just realized I might want to use, I'm probably going to want to use a combination between thruster and gas engines, because the gas engines are going to give us a lot of acceleration off the starting line. I don't know how much. I'm going to use 3. This is going to be where our fine tuning and evolution is going to come into play, is we need to figure out what's the best fit allocation of our power cores. It could end up just being all space thrusters, but as we get closer and closer in the leaderboards, we'll be able to see what our competition's using, and that'll give us an idea of what is best fit for this environment. All right, so now I'm just gonna do this till I get up to 30 power cores, which is right there. All right, gotta make sure everything here is connected. And now let's add some wheels in the back, keep some steering in the front, and I will hook up everything into space. All right, so this is not aerodynamically sound yet, but I'm kind of curious, what does this feel like? We got 30 power cores, right? We're still in the Supersonic League. Here we go. That was a terrible start, but are we stable enough to like drive this thing around? All right, this is a lot slower than I was expecting, but I think we should cut our time by a decent amount. Then we can see how many places we move up. That'll tell us how difficult increasing our stats is going to be. All right, this isn't doing as good as I was hoping it was going to do, because this is way, well, maybe it is actually. It could be worse. It could be aerodynamically worse than the last one. All right, there we go. We increased our time by 8 seconds. I was expecting more. That improved my placement by 1,100. I'm now on the top 15%. All right, I think we can get top 1% here. All right, now let's do the aerodynamic thing. This is like my favorite part about Trailmakers. Wedges. All right, so I would ideally like to cover the steering hinges as well. So, but I would need to make sure, actually, I think having a net upwards wedge surface might be good for the centrifuge, because the centrifuge is giving us a constant downwards force through like the centripetal force. So this could make us a little bit lighter on our wheels, which might it might give less resistance against our actual thrust. All right, so we'll have the wedges on the bottom, and then actually we don't need those on the sides there because there's nothing to be blocked there. All right, this should be a dramatic improvement already, but I can already see some more improvements. But let's just let's put down another time, see what it feels like. All right, here we go. You can see some competitors now. All right, I feel like if you can, you want to stay lower if it doesn't mess up your control. It's kind of hard for me to stay down here though. Yeah, this is a way, look at this time. Look at that time, 24 seconds. That should be an increase of like another couple hundred places. Or no, that doesn't make sense. That's 1,600 from my original place. Oh, I'm almost in the top 5%. All right, we're gonna get top 1%. We're definitely getting top 1%. I'm already in the top 6% and I'm not even trying yet. I'm in like the caveman stage of my evolution still. Okay. So, to make this even better, I'm going to add a logic gate that triggers all of the thrusters at a minimal level so that they get an immediate pickup. That should increase our acceleration. The other thing I'm going to do is add a bunch of these blocks from here and then all the way up to the front. And what this is doing, I'll show you the comparison between sides. All right, so this is going to require me to add another one of these wedges here. So what is going on here is these are completely blocking all airflow between the front of the vehicle and the back wheel. So you can see the difference here. Even though these are good aerodynamic arrows, they exist. And existing is worse than not existing. Don't take that out of context. The less arrows we have, the better, no matter what color they are. Just not having them is better than having them. So even though I'm adding a considerable amount of weight here, we have learned in Trailmakers that aerodynamics outweighs weight, which is kind of ironic, especially, well, particularly when it comes to speed. All right, so now aerodynamically, we have a lot less not a lot less, but we have a decent amount less. I don't know what sentence I'm trying to say right now. We should be faster, should go zoom more. Air resistance should be less of an effect. All right, let's see if this can get us better than, what was it, 24 seconds or something? All right, that was like as good of a start as I could hope for. Let's see if I can actually stay in the bottom. Okay, I'm turning as sharp as I can. Oh, that's a problem. All right, maybe I should not try to turn as sharp as I can. I can probably just keep a more stable speed if I just use the centrifuge the way it was designed and stick to the wall. All right, there we go. That was only like a 2-second increase. But that's actually a decent amount in this stuff. So that got us from the top 6% to the top 4%. So we just moved up 2 percentage points just by covering the wheels like that. All right, but I think this thing can be a lot slimmer, like a lot slimmer. I'm gonna use different wheels now. Let's actually save this as just a reference in case we make a mistake and need to go back to something good. So what I'm thinking is using the slim wheels, mainly because they're slimmer. I'm not going to have steering on them because instead of steering, I am going to replace, where's my center mass? Right here. I'm going to replace one of these thrusters and actually one of these engines. I'll replace them with steering gyros. So instead of steering from my wheels, I'm just going to steer using gyro force. And that takes away 3 power cores. So I'm just going to double up these gyros. I also want to cover the wheels on the front as well. So that is as good as this version's gonna get. So this should be able to increase our time even more as long as we're stable. All right, I can definitely steer well enough. See, now the tough thing about this is if I need gyro stabilization, this is hard because the course tilts. All right, where's our finish? There's our finish. Oh, go through the finish. No, you gotta be kidding me. Well, let's try it again. You can see how much faster I am already from my previous vehicle. Stability is definitely an issue with this. We're doing fine, I believe. All right, just stay. No! It's right on the last checkpoint every time. Oh, why are you falling apart? Don't do that. No. Maybe I was wrong about the up force. I'm gonna change this. Let's go ahead and equalize it out. By doing that, we have an equal amount of up and down force. So maybe that's what we need. It's feeling, no, it's not feeling okay anymore. Whoa. Stability is a factor here because of the forces we're experiencing in this centrifuge. I feel like I'm just hoping for luck right now. Once we get past like 500, I start literally falling apart. This feels different than normal. All right, you know what? What if I don't have wheels? Oh, we need wheels to start the race. In that case, I'm just gonna add wheels up like that. Look at that, I'm still going faster. Oh, okay, until that happens. I actually don't know if I'm overall fat. I know I can't break 500 now. Okay, this matters. Perhaps skis? Oh, I still need wheels. All right, skis in front, wheels in back. All right, here we go. You know, I feel like I did a sound barrier video in the centrifuge not too long ago, and I feel like I had an easier time with stability. Why am I just falling apart at such low speeds? Perhaps skis in back like this. That's not looking good so far. Ah, no. Oh, I am faster. I'm a faster vehicle, but I fall apart. I'm a flimsy vehicle. What if I just try to stay down low? Look at this. I feel like this is doable. I feel like this is doable. I'm actually feathering my throttle to keep this going. No way. No way. 17 seconds. That's not how I expected to do the centrifuge at all. We just made it to the top 1% like that? All right, well, this is way easier than I thought it was gonna be. Well, I gotta see how far I can take it though. I'm in world rank 64. I mean, that's 17 seconds, and 10th place was what? 12 or 11 seconds? Can I knock that much time off? I mean, now that I kind of, I don't know, there's a lot of people on this leaderboard. People really like the centrifuge. Okay, this thing's got a little bit interesting here. I wonder if I can simplify this build even more by complicating things. All right, I am upping this gyro strength. I'm adding oars to the back because they have a single attachment point, which just makes them fit better. So we do still got these wheels up in the front, but we're tail dragging with skis in the back. This is our rear drag to try to keep us oriented. I increase the strength of the gyros so we can hopefully turn more effectively as we go faster, keeping on the inside edge. Because it seems like our stability issues come from the pressure against the outside edge, but if we can stay on the inside edge, we're covering a smaller distance. We are just giving ourselves greater resistance forces that could be affecting our top speed. But look at these guys ahead of me in 44 and stuff. 54 and 44 are also sticking to the inside. Whoa, this is kind of hard to control. All right, do I have a power core? I have one power core available. I'm gonna use that on a gyro stabilizer to prevent spinning. This should be interesting. This is not at all how I expected the gyro or the centrifuge race to go. This is actually so much more fun. It's the drift race. This is so fun. All right, I increased my time by less than a second. All right, I went from 1760 to 1730. I only increased by 3 places. That's not a lot. All of a sudden, I'm like, how close to the top 10 can I get? Now, seeing that, I don't feel very confident anymore. I only got 3 places, and there's not much I can do with thrust. Oh, large jets. Large jets are interesting. That was pretty good. I didn't even see my time. What am I at? Still another less than a second increase. Another 3 places. Can I get to the top 50? Probably. Why did I forget about large jets? Are large jets gonna be a thing? If I delete a wheel, I can delete a whole area of aerodynamics. And now I'm asymmetrical, but I kind of want to be pushed to that side anyway. All right, I should be faster. Yep, I surpassed myself. I just gotta maintain a good performance. Wow, this is so cool. This is like so much more fun. 16 second, another less than a second increase. 14 though, 14 places. There's like, I'm sure there's certain thresholds that are harder and harder to break where all of a sudden you'll just like punctuate whatever that threshold is and go up like a bunch of places because nobody could get past, not a lot of people could get past that particular threshold. What can I do to this? I want to put this wheel like inside but I know that that's probably just gonna mess things up. Don't know till you try it. I'm thinking this is gonna end up lifting me up the way that we saw before. What is that thing? Oh, hover pads. It's glitching. Why is this harder to control? This is way harder to control. My best is up there, but I should be faster. I'm not gonna be able to catch up from here though, but I need to get... I'm just practicing control right now, because this thing is noticeably harder to control for some reason. See what happens here. Yeah, see, I am faster. Barely. Whoa, oh. Something about this a little bit different. Okay, hold on, I got an idea. One of these gyros I'm gonna put on maximum, but I'm gonna remove my controls from it. And the other one, I keep my controls. I'm just gonna increase it a little bit. So I should have more stabilization in the turning direction. Oh, that was a terrible start. But let's just see how the control feels now. Definitely so far feels easier. It's very sensitive. Like, it's very easy for it to just suddenly kind of kick out to the right. All right, I beat my time. In the 15s now, 15:56. Another 8 places. We're in the top 50. We are in the top 50. Wait, so was I already in the top 50 then? We are 15:56. All of the next places near me are still in the 15s. It is just filled out. Let me look at who's around me now in the start zone here. All right, we got UFO glitch. We've got UFO glitch. And we've got rocket engine. Wait, you're using our... Wait, no, what's going on up here? Oh, and we've got zero drag glitch. Because you see, this is going to detach all these parts. So I'm surrounded by glitching. And I am not glitching. Oh, this is UFO glitch and zero drag glitch. This guy looks like he's at least not zero drag glitching. I'm not going to make any changes to my vehicle just yet. I'm just going to try to get a better performance. Nope, not good. Oh my god, it's so hard. So I need a better vehicle, I think. But how do I do a better vehicle without glitching? All my reference vehicles around me are just glitching. So we need a wheel no matter what. The go-kart wheel takes up the same amount of space. Has worse aerodynamics. I think the slim wheel is just the better fast-paced wheel. The only thing I can think of to really get a different performance is trying the large thrusters, which is going to require a very different style of build. I want the gist of how it works to be the same. So we're still going to have that stabilizer and gyro steering, but now it's going to be just hard to reel in the aerodynamics of these thrusters because of how big they are. Like, look at that. And I forget the ideal way to attach these things. So the problem is the flat connector doesn't reach. So this is my connection system. So now I need to cover all of these arrows. This is weird. Is this gonna work? After all that work, is this gonna work? All right, well, let's find out. Wait, I'm not gonna be able to turn. That one gyro, I don't think it's gonna be enough for this. It's on maximum strength, but I really don't think it's gonna be enough for this. I gotta remember to hook up my altitude sensor to all the thrust. All right, here it goes. Oh, come on, turn. I'm turning as sharp as I can. Wait, I didn't break the sound barrier for real, did I? All right, well, let's try again. I'm probably gonna have to delete a thruster so I can add more gyro steering. All right, come on. I'm steering as sharp as I can. Whee! Right now, all of the stuff I've added here is neutral. Let's favor it towards pushing left. So this could be too much. All right, here we go. Turn. Oh, okay. Well, ooh, it's doing it. How much manual input do I need to compensate? Oh, okay. It's... Wow. I'm not doing anything other than thrust. So I could probably dial this in where it's almost natural. So I just gotta keep taking back from that side and until it does like the right circumference. The thing is, the faster we go, the more of an effect it's gonna have. No way, we're breaking the sound barrier on the race? This is so cool. All right, so funny thing is, right now, when I start the race, I'm actually trying to turn to the... Like, I have to actively turn to the left to counter the forces, and then the faster I go, then the more it starts to settle in. This is so cool. I'm actually, like, really... I'm really happy about this, because the fact that we're having such a specialized design for the centrifuge here that does not apply to any other race is really cool. All right. I'm not pressing anything other than thrust right now. Oh, too much. Oh, wait. If we can stay in. We're so close. We are so close. If I can do this, we are going to actually, like, we're going to get pretty high on the leaderboard. I don't think we're in top 10 territory yet, but we're in like top 15 territory maybe. We just broke the sound barrier. I'm turning left actively right now. No way. I think we just got sub 13. We just got 1241. 11? Oh, no. Oh, better than 100%. I got the top 0%. It doesn't make any sense. I'm still in the top 1%, obviously. But how much do we have to increase to get to the next spot? I don't know if I can do. That's a decent chunk of time. This is so cool. Might be one of my favorite leaderboard races ever. The fact that I built something that turns itself is so satisfying. Okay, here we go. Good start. No, oh, I just hit the edge. No, I went in. Oh. No, I almost flew my way underneath the course to finish. That would have been crazy. Oh, I can't believe I'm breaking the sound barrier during the centrifuge. Wait, I tried to break the sound barrier during the I just remembered my centrifuge sound barrier video. I never really successfully got it legitimately. The only way I was able to get it was by breaking pieces off, and technically I was glitching with the zero drag glitch. Now, when I'm not trying to break the sound barrier, I've built a vehicle that can break the sound barrier in the centrifuge without glitching. There's no zero drag glitch going on. This is crazy. Oh, man, right around when I break the sound barrier is when I start losing control. Oh my god, do you see some of those people? Those must be the 3-second people. Oh, stay on. Oh, that was close. I was gonna beat my time. There we go. That was a great performance. 12:21. Wait, did I just do it? No, I didn't. What was number 10? 12:18. That was close. That was really close. What could I do here? I feel like I'm aerodynamically like the best I can be. What if I do move the wheel up? Because I'm gonna get rid of that aerodynamic thing. The problem is now I'm friction dependent. I don't know how that's gonna affect my speed. Turning feels harder, but I should be able to get to an overall faster speed. Oh! That was kind of close. Oh, I cannot hit that edge. That inside edge. It sticks out just enough. Oh, see, as soon as you touch the edge, you're done. Now, I kind of feel like the friction is mattering. I can definitely notice it in the start line when I press the thrust. I slow down rather than just rolling, which is not good. All right, I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna turn all of the ones that are neutralizing out. I'm gonna switch them to up force. Oh, too much. Too much. All right, so I literally had the perfect amount of up force with just these two right here. Oh man, I gotta like get perfectly, like my nose is touching the edge the whole way around, but like an inch away if I'm gonna beat my current time. Hold on, let's look at what does our competition look like now. Number 6 is UFO glitching. Number 2, I don't even know what is going on here with number 2. What is going on here with number 2? This has to be like all these steering hinges. That's got to be something. I'm confused. Why do these thrusters appear to detach? These thrusters are on detachable blocks. I don't understand this vehicle. Like, what is this, a zero drag glitch of some sort? Like, what is going on here? And we got this one's this one's basically the same build. Why are there explosives? This makes zero sense. That detaches, the wheels detach. These are anchored into the ground. Why are there explosives? These vehicles, number 2 and number 1, literally, I am so confused. I am so confused that I just don't even know if they're glitching or not, or if they're actually using the pieces, like, you know. But this makes me, like, this is very suspect. But look at... That's suspicious. That's suspicious. Oh, that is suspicious. I beat my time. Did I get top 10? 12:13. I did it. I got in the top 10. Wow, that was a way better improvement than I would have ever expected. 10 is 12:18. I got to 12:13. I'd have to get number 9, I'd have to get almost an entire second increase, which is definitely outside of my vehicle's capabilities. Can I see number 9? Who shows up in here with me? 6, 2, and 1. Yeah, I don't know what number 9's doing. I can only assume that they're glitching. But for a glitchless build... Oh, here I come. Oh. For a glitchless build, I am super proud of this thing. Man, the crazy, like, what made this race so much more fun was the use of wedges in this was entirely different. Oh, I don't know what happened there. But I used wedges in an entirely different way than I have in previous races. Normally, it's just for aerodynamics, but using them, I mean, I didn't start the race officially there, but using them to the point where, like, literally, I have to keep tapping the left turning to try to just keep myself away from the edge. But naturally, this is just what it's doing. Oh, that was weird. The fact that I was able to build that without mechanical parts, essentially have built-in steering. So if I do nothing, this is me just pressing space and not doing anything. So you can see the faster I go, the sharper it turns. So I just gotta like start adding those little corrections in. So that was super fun for me. I hope that was fun for you guys to watch. It's just really interesting having an asymmetrical build. But the other race I was considering doing, I was torn between this one or there's the submarine race. I haven't revisited the submarine race since I've been optimizing all my race times. So let me know if that's something that you guys are interested in. I did not expect to get to the top 10 at all. I thought top 1% was a lofty enough goal, but top 10, I feel happy with that. All right, if you guys enjoyed this video, you'll probably enjoy some more you can find right here on the end screen. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.